Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for making this click. I appreciate your support. For this video, I'm going to continue the series where we explain permutation and combination, where it's basically you arranging items where order is important and not important. So based on worded scenarios, you have to interpret it based on how it's written, as sometimes it can be misleading or they give you too much information, so you have to know what you're looking for. So for this one, it says, in how many ways can we select 5 persons from a 12-person committee? So in this case, you realize that they did not tell you who they wanted, if it's the vice president, the president, the secretary, the treasurer, or who they want. They just need 5 people. So right here, I came to the conclusion that order is not important. Just give me any 5. All right, so once order is not important, we tend to use combination, as combination help us to make selections where, yeah, as I said before, order is not important. So the formula for combination is NCR, that says n factorial divided by n minus r factorial times r factorial. Remember, factorials cannot be multiplied, so you have to expand them and then you continue, or you use a calculator that will give you the exact answer. So what I did for you guys here was to show you the breakdown of it and how it goes, and here we are. So remember, NCR, that says N, the total number of items, and R is the amount you want at a time. So I have 12 people, I need 5, so it's going to be 12C5. All right? From the formula, it says N factorial, which is going to be your 12, divided by N minus R, 12 minus 5, times 5 factorial. From this, you go ahead and simplify. So there are 2 ways of doing this, guys. If they say work it by hand, I'm going to show you how to do that right now. And I'm also going to show you the calculator tip that you can use. So I did my 12 factorial divided by 12 minus 5 factorial times 5 factorial, which will be 12 divided by 7 factorial times 5 factorial, the simplified version. Then remember, the factorial is like your counting principle, so it's that number down to the first counting number. So it's 12 times 11 times 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. All right, so from there, you do the same thing for the denominator. I expanded it for you. Take a minute to look at it. So it's 7 factorial. 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 times 5 factorial. You expand that as well. 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. So this is how you work it by hand. From here, you can choose to simplify. As you can see, you can cancel the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 that's under each other. You can cancel the 7 and the 6 and the others. If you can find multiples of the others, you can always simplify them. All right, so when you simplify everything, you would get 792, a big number, right? But there are 792 ways to select 5 people from a group of 12, and that's how you work it by hand. If they want you to use your calculator, I'm going to come down here. It's going to be, you're going to have to press 12. Then, this is a TI-84 in the first place. Then you press math. You go over. Oops. You press math. Let's go again. So it's 12 math over to prob. Then you see NCR at number 3. I'm going to press 3. See it popping up there? Says 12C5. I put my 5 in. Oops, this is falling out too many times. And then you see it matches with one on the board. 792 ways to select 5 people. In most questions, guys, these will come out like in your multiple choice section. So if you have a TI-84 calculator, you basically plug it in like this, 12C5 to give you the answer. Or if you don't have a calculator, you can go ahead and work it by hand. It may take you a bit longer, but the goal is that you get the answer correct and you know exactly what you're doing. So thank you for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend. Come over here, make your request known, and I'll be happy to support you. So another person, Davian, asked me to explain this, and I'm going to do the symbols. If you're given the symbol form, to find if it's combination or permutation. So very soon you'll see that one coming up. Thank you, and I'll see you on the next one.